You know, you mentioned PragerU, which is one of the things I do watch from time, and they had like this little series where they had different minorities that were conservative, and
Right.
I don't like to put myself on like a specific political place. I'm more like a libertarian,
Right.
but you know, I do relate to a lot of the things that on the conservative side,
Right.
and one thing that I was watching is there was this Latino gang member, right? And he was talking about how like, you know, his experience, and he was saying that it's weird that in Latino cultures, like the culture is very conservative, but for some reason the left has hijacked it. And I feel
Yeah.
like that's also something in the black community. In general, the black community and the Latino community, family wise, they're very conservative, right? Like conservative in
Right.
the sense like family,
Right.
you know, do your shit right, especially the closer it is to immigrant, right?
Right.
Like the
Right.
immigrant mentality. But so for some weird reason, when it becomes like the Latino and black community tend to go to the left. It's not the reality today. It's shifted a little, but it's still a lot of people. What is it that you think makes this minority group sometimes feel like the left is the one that's going to help them when essentially their culture is a lot more conservative?
I
Do
think,
you see what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I think innately, Black and Latinos, we are conservative, like you're saying, with family, et cetera, et cetera. But I think also, in this generation, I think a lot of, because a lot of us may be like, maybe second generations coming from immigrants. So culturally, the things that we see is based on what we're seeing on television or, what we see on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So culturally, celebrities, athletes, these are the people that we may look up to and may take a lot of information from. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that regard, we kind of got to look at what the agenda is behind why particular people are being pushed media wise, and why uh, a certain thought process is only being pushed when it comes to the left. I'm not sure, specifically why, because I mean, as far as like the black community, for like maybe the past 30, 40, 50 years, like we've been very, very uh left sided when it came to just politics for whatever reason, you had the Jesse Jacksons and and the Rainbow Push Coalition and like that. Those are the things that was being pushed media wise, and those are the things that felt like something like justice, like we were getting justice and we were being empowered and everything like that. But back in those days too, we didn't really have the internet or we didn't really have access to particular sources of information to counter that, for it to make sense to us. I'm not really sure too much about the Latin community. I can only speak for, the community of where like, I'm more associated with. But I can see where we relate as far as like coming here to America and being immigrants, just like, like I'm saying, like second generation immigrants and just trying to find a place for ourselves here in this country. Um,
Okay. Well,